Alright, what's going on YouTube? Today I have a bit of an update on my car. Wish I could say it's a good one, but unfortunately it's not. I actually got into a little accident. No one was involved, it was just me. I slid out and I slammed to a curb. This popped out clearly. I need a new lens. This is all chipped up here. I mean, I'm not really worried about that too much right now. That tire's blown out. I think it's just the rocks here and stuff in there got past the, the bead of the tire. I think that tire might be all right. But the main issue, it's probably gonna be hard to tell on video, but I got a blowout here, is my axle is not lined up. If you look, I'll try to get a best view here. If you look here, sticking out, look underneath, you can kind of tell it's not lined up. It's just pushed over. Kind of sad. I don't know what's gonna happen with this car. If it costs too much to fix, I might just say goodbye, get something else. If you look here, it's so hard getting underneath because it's so low now. If you look, it looks like the shock is pretty far down to the rim here. So I don't know if the bracket for it's broken. It looks like it's still intact. I can't really tell. It looks like that my rear's leaking a little bit now. It wasn't leaking before, so something's out of alignment there. I really don't know what's gonna happen. Other than that, there's nothing else wrong with it. It still runs and drives and everything's still okay with it. Nothing happened to the interior. No broken glass. I mean, everything's still the same with it. Everything, nothing like that broke, which is good, I guess. It's mainly just the rim. The rim took a little bit of some impact here, obviously. It's actually in really good shape, considering the front rim actually got it worse, which I don't know why. Right here, you can see there's a bend, even though I still think it's all right. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with this car. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to get it repaired. I'm gonna bring it to someone. They're gonna look at it, tell me what's going on, how much they think it's gonna cost. If it costs too much, I'm just probably just say goodbye to it. Get something else. Quite honestly, I don't think I'm gonna buy another Crown Vic. I think I might end up getting a maybe I'll get a Jeep. I think I might get a Cherokee. Something different. I had my fun with the Crown Vic. If I can keep it, I'll definitely keep it. I don't want to get rid of it, but if I do have to buy another car, I really don't feel like trying to find another Crown Vic because they're a pain in the ass trying to find a nice one with lower miles. Half the time they're all beat to hell, and I just don't feel like doing the research. I'd rather just find myself a a Cherokee, maybe 150,000 miles on it or something. You could pick them up pretty cheap. I want a Cherokee anyway, so I was thinking about actually buying a Cherokee as like a toy, to mess around with or something, but I mean, now that I gotta pay for all this, I can't do that, so I don't know. It's either get this fixed if it's cheap enough and keep it, and that's how it is, or I don't know. If it's too much, I guess say goodbye and start looking at Jeeps. Yeah, everything's still the same. Everything. If you look under here, we'll take a look at the frame. I don't see really any damage to the frame at all. I mean, honestly, it held up like a champ. I think it did really well, considering. I mean, if you look at the frame here, well, a little bit of rust there, but it's still pretty clean for an 04. But if you look, I mean, the frame, you can't really tell. I can't get a good shot. It's too low with the flat tires. But I mean, the frame's still in great shape. I don't see any bends. Oh, this is a little fucking loose now. I didn't realize that. It looks like this arm here is bent. That might be what's causing the issue. It definitely looks bent to me. So, but the frame itself does look good. I don't see any bends in the frame. So I don't know what's causing my axle to sit sideways like that. I think someone was telling me it could be the axle tubes. And if that's the axle tubes, that could be pretty costly. I don't know, he has to look at it. The guy I'm bringing it to, he specializes in transmissions and axles. He actually replaced the pinion bearings in my axle, so he said, you know, just bring it to him, have him look at it, see what he can do. But yeah, that's the unfortunate update on my car. I wish I'd have a much better update, but fortunately I don't. Yeah, look at this, like how far this sits out. Like there's a pretty decent gap here. I guess you probably can't tell on video, but there's a pretty decent sized gap. Maybe you can get a better view underneath here. Let's try it this side. Ugh. Yeah, I mean it's, I don't know how much it's gonna cost. Looks like this whole thing is tweaked. Like the arms here, to me it looks like these arms here are tweaked. Right here and on the other side, that looks like it's the main issue. Yeah, there's all the fluid. You can see it coming out. It wasn't like that before. It was like super dry. So, I don't know if there's something in there that got tweaked. The sway bar still seems to be intact. The sway bar actually I don't think moved. It looks like the axle moved. So I don't know. I don't know what the cost is going to be on this. I'll make another video, I guess. I'll make like an update video and let you guys know how much it cost me and what I got done to it. If I get it fixed. If obviously I don't get it fixed, then you're going to know it cost me, you know, nothing because I'm not fixing it. But, you know, it's not leaking anything either. I'm not leaking any coolant or anything like that. No oil. The front is still great. Definitely not leaking anything. Nothing else really looks damaged. I mean, I could always get this from the junkyard pretty cheap, probably like 30 bucks or something. I mean, this isn't too bad. They could probably bend this out, honestly. I imagine they could. If not, I could always buy a new fender. They're not that expensive. I don't know, I got the car painted once because some idiot backed into my car and hit, I don't know, one of these two doors. I don't remember. I think he actually hit both doors. Whatever door he hit. I think it was the rear. And I got the whole side. They had to blend the paint in, so they had to paint the whole side of my car. I think that was like 350 bucks. So I mean, I'm not too worried about I'm not worried cost-wise about the paint or anything, you know. I'll buy a new fender and or I'll see if they can even just bang that out and just repaint the side again. You know, another 350 bucks. It's not the end of the world. My main concern is really the axle because, you know, when your axle's tweaked like that, you just don't know how much it's going to cost, what is broken on it. You know, there's so many components under there. You know, I could have broke something inside the actual axle itself, not even just the outside parts. So I don't know. It looks so weird seeing the tires stick out that far. Like, look at it. I don't know. I guess you can't really get the full effect on video, but it's like sticking out pretty far. Like, this is where it's supposed to. Well, I guess you can't tell on this either, but it's supposed to sit behind the wheel well. You know, like the fender here. That's like, it's borderline sticking out. In fact, you know what? I think it actually is sticking out a little tad bit. But I don't know. Update on the Crown Vic. Very, very sad. Very sad update. But I guess not the end of the world. At the end of the day, I mean, it is a car. You know, no one got injured. I didn't get injured. No one else was involved. It was just me, so. I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted. Let you know what's going on with it. And, hell, you know, if I end up getting rid of the car, maybe one of you guys will want to buy it or something. If you live in the area. Buy it for parts, you know, because everything on it's perfect. I mean, the engine's perfect. Transmission, well, I wouldn't say the transmission's perfect. I do feel like my transmission's kind of getting a little worn out. Maybe it's just me, but I mean, everything's still perfect. If I get this open, I mean, super clean. There's nothing wrong with it at all. No blow by, no sludge built up. It only has 116 on it, I think. So, I mean, it's still in great shape and everything. So, even if I do get rid of it, you know, maybe someone would want to buy it, take the parts off of it. There are some things I'm going to keep. I'm going to definitely keep, I want the push bumper. I'm going to keep that. Probably end up keeping the grill. Just to have them, just as a remembrance. I'll probably keep the center caps, keep the spotlight, and I'll probably end up keeping the police interceptor badge. You know, I'll keep the Ford badge. You know, I'll keep some things from it as a remembrance. But I mean, I don't think there's anything inside that I'll keep. Maybe I'll keep this. You know, maybe the whole center console. If not, I'll just take this as police interceptor. You know, I'll just keep that. I don't know. If the car does go, there are some things I'll keep. I'll keep the little Ford badge here. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. And, I guess that's it. Later.